Hi everyone, this is a short video to showcase how you can handle text layers for optimal code conversion using Locofy. By default, all the height of the text layers should be hug content. Second, for the width, there are three possible settings. The first is when the text is supposed to be in one line, irrespective of the length of the text. A sample of this can be seen here when you want a title, and here we want the text to remain in one line, irrespective of what the length is going to be. Title of the card, and you can see that the length is increasing, but it does not change the number of lines. So if I have a very long title, you'll see it's going to exceed the length. So by default, we want it to be in one line, right? Second option is when you want the text to wrap depending on the parent container size. An example of this is the description, where it's set as width is equals to fill container, height is equals to hug content, and by default, depending on the parent container size, you can see all the text wrapping. Now, sometimes there are scenarios when we do not want the text to wrap indefinitely, but we want a maximum possible number of lines till which it should wrap, and then possibly show an ellipsis. Now, number of lines could be custom. It could be 1 in the case of title, or it could be say 5 in the case of the description. So just to show you a sample of that, we can take a look at this card. Here, as I reduce the size of the card beyond a point, you can see that the text is not wrapping. Can you see we've added an ellipsis? This is to ensure that the text does not go beyond a possible size. Similarly, this can also be applied to the text, and I'll show you how this can be done. So you click on the text layer. We want it to be a fill container, and we also want to set the truncate property in Figma. So you can click on the three dots, you can go into truncate text, and you have an option for max number of lines. So depending on how many lines you want to truncate at, you can decide the number of lines. In the case of description over here, I have set the maximum number of lines is 5. In the case of title, generally it's always going to be 1. Just to show you how this works, we can copy a longer text and we can paste it multiple times, and you will see that instead of actually showing the title going out of the screen, you can see the ellipsis is being added automatically. So this is the way you can handle text layers for optimal code conversion, and Locofy will pick it up from Figma as is and generate the appropriate code for it. Thank you.